hypotheticals is for casuals. I don't do them.
My hypothetical.
It's a hypothetical.
Is it on? I have it up.
Good. It's always delayed.
You're gonna have to be a shorter shirt on.
That's it.
Yo. What's up, y'all? We back again, y'all. Episode 29. We coming to y'all a lot earlier today.
We early today. What's good, Brother Davis's family?
Tell them in the group. I forgot to tell people yet.
Mike,
In the morning. Yeah, man. Well, it's not the morning. We were supposed to be on that one, but Melvin, I had to run around the whole city and some more stuff, so, we here a little bit later than usual. My apologies. This one was on me, y'all. But we here, nevertheless, we here, episode 29, 2020 coming at you. We got some sports topics, and we got the real talk section. This show probably only going to be like an hour long, y'all, because like I said, I messed up on the time today, trying to do a million trillion things at once, and then sleep on top of that. But yeah, I'm Rod. Thanks for y'all being here.
Mike. I'm Mike. What's good, Brother Davis family? Congrats to the
Talk
Lakers.
to him real quick, Mike. Talk to him.
Congrats. Ooh, what's that? Oh. Congrats to the Lakers on winning the
And
NBA
Melvin, I'm
championship.
glad you here for this first part. Ooh, thank God you here, Mel. I'm glad you here. Because, congrats to, that franchise. We're not going to even say their name on air. I'm not going to say their name on air. Congrats to that franchise. Once again, they got their 17th title. The Lakers known for stacking their teams and winning titles and then not be relevant for another decade. Good job, LA. Except for when they had that man, Kobe. Oh, here come the naysayer. Here come JJ and them. And here they come. And look, y'all, today, for y'all that's tuning in, y'all listen. I told y'all we was the people of our word. We got a $20 holiday gift card, y'all. Okay? Throughout the show, in both segments today, we're going to have a code word. All right? You will have, it's 2:38 now. The Real Talk section will start at about 3:05. Okay, you got till 3:15. We're going to say the code word throughout the show. We might say it once. We might say it 6 times. We might say it twice. But you got till 3:15 to DM Brotherly Differences page with the answer to the code word. If you do so, your name will be put into the drawing, a random drawing, and whoever we pick out, at the end of the show, we're going to read out who wins the $20 gift card, okay? So listen for that code word because it will be coming up here, and put your answers in the DM, and then we will get your name in a hat, draw it out, and whoever wins $20 gift card, we'll link up with you and get that to you. So, yeah, you got to be tuning in, though, because we're not going to be saying it throughout the whole show. So if you miss it, you miss it. All right, let's get started, though. Nice segue into what we talked about, Mike. The Lakers did win the title. Congrats to them. Like I said, stacking their franchise. What is your recap on the NBA Finals?
It was decent NBA Finals. It was good. Jimmy Butler played his ass off. AD and LeBron played their ass off. The role players for both teams did decent. Lakers won. I knew they was gonna beat the Heat. The Heat had a good season. Really, I really don't got too much on the finals. Just Lakers beat them, and I knew it. They should have swept them actually, but it is what it is.
Can you tell the people who your team is in the NBA? Because you don't have one.
Who cares?
But anyway, so don't talk about it should have been a sweep.
But
LeBron
have you been a Heat fan your whole life? You never been a Heat fan your whole life.
Who has LeBron ever swept in the finals? Who has Jordan ever swept?
Who cares? That's what I say. Jordan never swept
in
the
finals. Who has
finals.
LeBron ever 4-1 in the finals? Oh, young KD. He didn't even beat. You talking about he should have swept the Heat. He should have swept the Mavs in 11. That was probably the worst final team he played, and we know what happened.
But we already said.
I just said we know what happened there.
Like,
it was a good finals, like I said.
You keep talking about the same stuff.
It was a good finals. The Lakers was a better team than the Heat because of one thing and one thing only: experience and veteran leadership. That's what they had over the Lakers. Tyler Hero will be better than Rondo soon, but Rondo's a key player right now. Then LeBron James and Anthony Davis are better than anybody on the Heat. We know that.
Easily.
We know that's what LeBron has to do to even be relevant and win titles. He has to get players that are top players to win titles.
It is what it
and
is,
when we
man.
talk about this, did the finals do anything? Did the finals do anything for you with AD and LeBron all-time ranking?
No. Like I said, the only thing that would change if Lakers win next year, LeBron will move. LeBron will move up in my rankings, but this championship does nothing for AD. Definitely not AD. And It don't really do nothing for LeBron either for me. Next year, if they repeat, then we can talk.
Well, they won't repeat. But for me,
I'm not gonna say that.
I will say this. I had LeBron 7, but for me, it actually, if you put him in the top 5 now, number 5, you could put him there. He's still not better than Tim Duncan.
So you got him top 5 now.
He could be 5. Yeah, he could be number 5 over Shaq. I mean, because Shaq, people could argue that Shaq team ran to Miami and won that last ring, so Shaq could only have 3.
Shaq admitted to ring chasing. He admitted to ring
and I got
chasing
Shaq
towards the end of his
number 5.
career.
So I'm saying LeBron just needs to admit to what Shaq did, and then I will respect LeBron for trying to chase rings. You don't think he's trying to do that. You don't think he's stacking
Why did
ring
he?
chase.
So when he left Cleveland, how did he try to chase ring? He went to a team with a bunch of young players.
What do you mean? That's actually prime. A team that he can set up and facilitate a trade.
But I'm saying, how is he
teams
ring chasing going to the Lakers?
Come on,
when he
Mike.
went to the Lakers, how was that ring
Because
chasing?
what I'm gonna tell you is Kyrie left him in Kyrie left him in Cleveland. Went to Boston. Kevin Love was on the fringe of being hurt. He had no other player coming to Cleveland, and that was playing with Cleveland. Him going to LA, he saw the situation LA had. You're right. They had all these young players, all this young talent. So he then knew that like I told y'all, I will give the man credit for being smart. LeBron is smart. The Lakers had young talent. He knew that they could facilitate a trade. He knew that the Lakers and the Celtics was fighting over AD in the first place. And LeBron knew
People in my top 5 trying to do that.
Had he ran to LA, he knew Anthony Davis would choose him over Kyrie Irving. It just makes sense that he would, because now look what AD has been blessed with, a title.
Okay.
But what I'm saying
Your
is,
point.
so LeBron moves to 5th. But if he wins a ring next year, which they won't, James, you keep scrolling down because we got people watching and commenting. Jeremy, they will not repeat. He's a Laker. Jeremy a big Laker.
I'm not going to say repeat for sure, but they definitely can. They can.
We'll talk about that in the next segment. But they will not repeat next year. But even if they happen to and he gets 5 rings, I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm tired of the NBA disrespecting Kobe being Bryant. I wasn't even a fan of Kobe like that.
People
but
do
they are
disrespect
disrespecting
Kobe,
that
yeah,
man.
they do.
And the NBA found it their way to disrespect him through and throughout his career. First off, my guy Lom brought this to my attention. Shout out Lom. Somebody tag Lom in the comments, because Lom is a real one on this. He brought up stuff that I would
Lom
been having in
using
my
too much
pocket. No,
emotion.
it wasn't. It was
Too much
facts.
emotion.
Like he said, this is facts, y'all. Who else? What other player got a trade veto when they knew Chris Paul come there? You talked about he was a point guard. Kobe would have showed him the Mamba mentality. They would have been fighting for some more rings. But what happened? Oh, the NBA vetoed the trade, and then he ended up with the Clippers. Okay, that's one thing. Let's talk about the MVPs my man got snubbed on. Oh, my God. Steve Nash won back-to-back MVPs. Can we go look at the stats, people? Look up Steve Nash's 04, 05, 05, 06 season. The worst MVP I've ever seen in my life. LeBron taking the MVP from Kobe. What was that, 08?
No, it was 09.
09. Blasphemy. That
one wasn't really a robbery.
Pure
that
blasphemy.
Kobe could have won it, but it wasn't a robbery.
Kobe should have won it.
No,
Kobe
it wasn't
should've
a
won.
robbery.
Kobe definitely should have won MVP in 9. Why should LeBron?
They have been disrespecting
They won
Kobe.
6 and 16, and Kobe got 2 Finals MVPs, and then he want to bring up people.
No, 09 wasn't a robbery. Kobe could have won it, but it wasn't a robbery.
We're talking about this because he's saying if LeBron win next year, he's passing Kobe. And no,
Yes.
I gotta save Kobe legacy on this podcast.
And if somebody
Because
hasn't passed Kobe,
he was
now
more
I'm
of a
cool
Kobe
with it.
fan.
I have Kobe over LeBron. It's not crazy to
Look
think
up
you're
Kobe
tripping.
career record, career averages versus the Spurs in the postseason. 33 and 7 and 6. Look up LeBron career averages versus Spurs. And he got enough games in the postseason versus we played against him in the finals 3 times. And even when he won the finals, he only averaged 25 versus
Head to head,
Kobe,
LeBron 16
50 in the
6
league.
against Kobe head to head.
Oh my God. And how many of those wins was with the Heat? 8 of them. Because he beat
No,
him
Kobe
with
beat him with
LeBron
the
and
Heat.
Wade.
No, Kobe beat him with the Heat.
Once, twice, and with the Cavs. Oh, Kobe, come on now. LeBron didn't get Kobe.
Oh, Kobe, he beat in 08. In 08, the Cavs beat them. When he had Gasol, the
And what
Cavs.
did they do? What is, you tell me you don't care about the season. Now you
I
want
didn't
to
say I
bring up
didn't
6
care
and
about the
6.
season.
Why did he meet him in 09 and in the finals? Tell them people
I didn't say I
that.
didn't care about the
Why
season.
did he meet him in 09 and in the finals? You want to
No,
bring up 16 and 6? Would he would have beat Kobe in the 09 finals? Cavs
I
would
don't
have got
think so.
swept.
No, I
They
don't
would have
think
got
so. But
swept.
Just because I don't think so, that mean not people
They
can't say
would've got
LeBron better.
swept.
Rod, there's other criterias.
They would have got swept.
Like you go by averages, total
What do you mean
stats.
by averages?
You can
He
go
not
by
better-
you can go by single seasons.
Yeah, but
Like
I
it's
average
close.
Kobe because-
They're on the same
How did
level.
Kobe come in the NBA?
What
Did
you
Kobe
mean?
come in the NBA as the protege, the star? No, Kobe
No,
worked
he
to
didn't.
that. So his averages, LeBron's going to have an average, but who's a better scorer?
Kobe.
Facts. Who's a better defensive player?
Kobe.
So what does these stats mean?
What do you mean? What does he
They don't mean shit because LeBron don't got the stats. Because Kobe don't got the stats that he's a stat stuffer. He had not He had 9 points in game 1.
Okay,
they was up 30.
Kobe
He ended the game with 25.
What I'm saying
You're a
is,
stat stuffer, man.
No.
Get him out of here.
You can't discredit the stats.
Oh my God.
You can't discredit the stats. LeBron has stuff that Kobe doesn't have.
Like what?
He has 4 Finals MVPs. Kobe doesn't have 4 Finals MVPs. You have to count that
Finals
stuff.
MVPs?
Yes. Like, don't act like that don't matter.
But was
Stop
Kobe
it.
not a big factor in winning them 5 rings?
I never said he was the big factor,
Could
but
he
he
been
doesn't have.
Finals MVP in some of those rings?
No, none of
So
them
in
was
game
Shaq.
2, when Shaq got fouled out versus Philly, who won that game? When Shaq was on the bench?
He didn't get fouled. You mean versus the Pacers game 4, 2000?
No, Shaq got fouled out in Philly in game 2 too.
Shaq had 40 and 20 in game 2.
And one of the games Shaq got fouled out versus
That was
Iverson.
versus the Pacers game 4, 2000 finals. Dude.
And who led them to win that game? Kobe. Who got MVP?
Shaq averaged 38,
Who was
16.
guarding him, Mike?
Shaq averaged 38, 16.
Who
I
was
don't
guarding
care
him?
who was guarding.
Who
When you
guarded him
average
versus
38,
the Sixers?
16.
Who guarded Shaq versus the Nets? Who was his
He
matchup?
still was Finals MVP.
Who was his
People
matchup?
say who guarded Jordan. It doesn't matter.
What did
Jordan
Shaq
still
do versus Tim
dominated.
Duncan and David Robinson?
We talking about Finals MVP.
No,
We're
but
not
I'm
talking
asking you because that's what got them to the finals. So you giving Shaq all this credit for bums that he killed, but when they was in the fire playing
So
against
now,
talent,
so now
Kobe
Shaq
got him
killed
there.
bums. It doesn't. I don't see.
Yeah,
I
he
don't,
was killing
I
bums.
don't care about that bum shit.
So you bringing up
Anybody
finals
who averaged
MVPs like Kobe
38,
got 2.
16.
Like LeBron got 4 finals MVPs. LeBron should
I
have 2
get
finals
Kobe.
MVPs.
I get
Kyrie
Kobe.
should have a finals MVP over LeBron.
Stop.
Now you
that's
saying
stupid.
stop it.
Stop it. LeBron was Finals MVP in
No, it wasn't.
2016.
Who had the shot? Bang! How many points did Kyrie have in Game 7?
Hitting the shot does not
How
get you
many
Finals
points did Kyrie have in
MVP.
Game 7?
Steve Kerr hit a shot.
How many shots did Kyrie have in Game 7? Don't bring up Steve Kerr. How many points did Kyrie have in Game 7?
Jordan got 9-time first All-NBA defensive players too, Jeremy.
How?
Jordan got that too.
How? That's what I'm saying. Jordan and Kobe. Kobe is near Jordan.
I have Kobe over LeBron, but if LeBron gets 5, he passes Kobe.
No, he
His
doesn't.
body of work is better
His body
if
of
he
work
gets
is not
5
better.
rings.
Can I ask this question? How many points did Kyrie have in that Game 7?
26. LeBron had 27.
And you brought up Steve Kerr. How many points did Steve Kerr when he
What?
hit
No,
when he hit those shots?
I'm not bringing up Steve Kerr.
When he
Kyrie's
hit
way
those
better than
shots.
Steve Kerr. But what I'm
Don't
saying
bring
is,
that up.
you bringing up one shot to say he was
One
Finals
shot, he had
MVP.
26
That's
points. So he had multiple shots before that. That was just the biggest
Josh
shot of
said,
the game.
Rob, chill.
That was just the biggest shot of the game at the Oracle
That don't mean
on
you
the
Finals
road
MVP
in Game
though.
7.
That don't mean you Finals MVP
What?
just
He
because
was
you hit the
dropping
game winning
40.
shot.
LeBron only scored 17 more points than him that whole series. So it was a dog. It was 1-8,
This is
1-B.
why people like Nick Wright is people like Nick Wright is the reason why people like Nick Wright say the shit they say, because you say stuff like,
No, it's you.
he hit the game winning shot. He's Finals. No,
It's
If
not
you
just
bring
saying
up
Finals
Steve
MVP.
Kerr hit the game. Steve Kerr hit
Don't
the game
bring up
winning
Steve Kerr.
shot.
When did Steve Kerr average 27 in the finals?
Well, you didn't ask that. You said Kyrie's Finals MVP
I
hit
just
the
because
game
I
winning
was going to
shot.
set you up because I knew he was going to bring up John Paxson or Steve Kerr. But then I brought up something different. Now
I
I'm
brought
bringing
that
that
up.
up.
I hate when
bringing
you
up something
bring it up, but
different.
I brought it up
But no,
because
now
you
I'm
can hit
bringing
the
up
game.
something different. He hit the game winner, but yet he had one less point than LeBron that game. So he did more than just hit that game winner is my point. He did a lot of that, and the game winner even
Well,
prepared
Kyrie
him
was
to
big
that.
help for LeBron. Nobody said LeBron don't win no titles by himself.
LeBron doesn't
Every
MVP.
time LeBron has won,
And why
he's
you-
had help.
And why do you bring up?
Everybody has
And
had
wait,
help, but
why,
LeBron
wait,
has had a
Sean,
lot of
why
help. I'm
do
not
he get to
saying
bring
he
this up that the 4 finals MVPs is big over Kobe too? But bring up the finals that LeBron should have won and that he didn't, like versus the Mavericks. Bring that one up. He would have
He
never
choked.
got. He
He
would have
choked
never
in
got.
2011.
But even if he didn't, Wade would have got finals
Guys,
MVP.
I'm saying this. LeBron choked 2011. What else you want to talk about?
What
What
finals
else?
did Kobe choke in?
04. Like, that's
04
what I'm saying.
versus who?
Stop bringing up the same
Kobe
shit.
choked 4 versus who?
What you say?
Versus who? He choked versus the Pistons. The only game they won was because of
Well,
Kobe.
I'm not going to say Kobe
The
choked, but
only
he
game
played
they won
terrible.
was because of Kobe.
Yeah, but he shot like 35% that series, averaging 22. And so don't act like he didn't play bad.
Don't act like he don't play bad. Wow.
Don't act like he didn't play
You're right,
bad.
Michael.
So
Kobe
stop.
had 12 overall because he's sick. Like I said, LeBron is not on. I don't care.
Because
if he
Ryan,
gets
you
5
don't bring
rings.
up LeBron hitting the game winner versus the Magic, and you don't bring up him hitting
Kobe
one
been
game
in 7
winner.
finals. He's 5-2. If LeBron goes to the finals next year and win, he'll be 5-6. He's not better than Kobe because the eye test still show that Kobe's a way better
Okay, he's
scorer.
not better than Kobe than
Kobe has
you.
way more highlights than Kobe's a better dunker than him.
He's not better
Kobe's
than
a
Kobe
better
to you.
defender than
And
him.
I have Kobe above him right
Kobe's
now,
just
but
better
it's
than
close.
him.
If somebody say Bron better than Kobe, it's fine. You and Lon
And I
need to
wish
stop.
they
You and
would've played-
Lon need to
I
stop
wish they
that.
would have played. So what if
LeBron's
they
not
played-
better than
what if they
Kobe
would've
just
played
because y'all say so.
hand-to-hand?
Like,
What if
stop.
they would have played hand-to-hand and Kobe beat LeBron? and
They
LeBron
did play
still-
hand-to-hand.
I'm saying, what if they would have and Kobe beat LeBron and LeBron gets 5?
Then we'll have something to talk about, but he didn't. So let's talk about stuff that happened.
So if
Don't talk
LeBron
about
gets 6,
hypothetical.
will you put him over Jordan?
No, because
If he
Kobe
gets
Kobe
7.
don't have Jordan body of work.
No,
Kobe
LeBron.
didn't. Kobe never led the league in scoring and won the title.
If LeBron gets 7 rings, you just said before the podcast that he already has 2,000 more playoff points than anybody. He already has more total points than Jordan. He would have more titles than Jordan.
Let me answer.
So he would do stuff that Jordan hasn't done.
Let me answer. If he gets 6, no, didn't I just tell
7,
you?
I said 7.
Dude, shut up.
If he gets
Didn't
7,
I just tell you? If he gets 6, no, he's not better than Jordan because Kobe don't even get what Jordan did. Kobe has never led the league in scoring. No, what I'm saying is because what you trying to do is catch me. What I'm saying, no, you're trying to catch me in hypocrisy. Because I said, no, what I'm saying, because I said if he get 5, he's going to pass Kobe. So basically, you're trying to see if he passes.
No, I'm saying if he gets 7, not the 6, because you said the 6 is no.
If he gets 7, will he pass Jordan?
Will we ever have an argument for the GOAT with Jordan?
Let him get 7 first. I want to see him get 7 first.
I'm asking that question
7
right now.
7 is tough.
Why you on the fence about it? Can he ever be the GOAT? Is my question to you. Can he
Terry,
ever be the GOAT?
Kobe, with me, LeBron will be over Kobe with one more ring.
Will he ever be the GOAT? Can LeBron ever be the GOAT?
I'm not answering that.
So, what are going to be the top teams next year?
Facts, because that was the next topic. Who gonna be the top players next year? Mike, you are tripping, bro. Kobe didn't become a starter until his 3rd year in the league.
But how's that LeBron fault? Like, that's not LeBron
Kobe
fault.
worked to that line. We're gonna move on for viewer purposes. Okay.
One more ring. I've said it on here. Ron will be second all the time.
Mike, who are the top teams going into the NBA next year? Who are your top 10 players?
To me, I don't. Man,
It's a prediction.
I'm still putting the Bucks. To me, people gonna think I'm still putting the Bucks as a top team because it's up to Giannis. If Giannis
you don't have to have one top team. You can do like a list of top teams.
I got this. Lakers will be a top team. Warriors will be a top team.
Oh, I forgot about the Warriors.
The Bucks will be a top team. The Nets will be a top team. The Heat will. I respect the Heat now. They will be a top team. And Raptors gonna be better than people think. And the Clippers still. So then I pick 6 for you.
Where did I throw my pen at? Now that you said I got 9.
My guy Harden and the Rockets, they got a lot of looking in the mirror.
Danny Morey done at GM?
Yep.
And Tyronn Lue is the new Clippers coach, y'all. That's breaking news as in the last hour. He's finalized.
If LeBron gets 7, he can go. That's your opinion, Terry. We all got our different criteria. I go through my own criteria.
But Terry, you said if he gets 7, he the GOAT. But if he gets 5, he don't pass Kobe. That thought process don't make sense. Because when would he then?
It takes more to pass Jordan because Kobe ain't did what Jordan did.
But to keep going
Kobe
forward,
never won the scoring title.
To keep going forward, about an hour ago, Tyronn Lue is finalizing a 5-year deal to be the Clippers coach. So he's going to be the new coach after Doc Rivers.
Also, Warriors Nets final, that's possible, but I'm not going to say that.
And Daniel Morey has stepped down from the Rockets GM. And this leads into my question, because next year, Warriors Nets 2021 finals. Well, the Warriors got to do something in the offseason, Terry. I got to see what they do in the offseason, because if they don't get size and AD re-signs with the Lakers, you're not beating them unless you're Kawhi Leonard. You're not beating them unless you're Kawhi Leonard. But the best teams in the league next year to me will be the Lakers, Clippers, right now, Heat, Nets, Rockets, Bucks, Celtics, Philly, Warriors. Those are some of my top teams right there. Philly is in there because they added the great Glenn Doc Rivers as their head coach.
I agree, Denzel. They all legends, man. I'm at that point where it's like they all legends. Give them their respect.
Philly will be in there because Glenn Doc Rivers is not a coach, and I think that will get Embiid to another level. Also, with the Clippers, I do like Tyronn. Big Mike, Alex Dunn said.
What's good, Alex?
I like Tyronn Lue. With the Clippers, but I don't think coaching this day is an issue for the Clippers. I think Kawhi has to become the leader of that team.
Coaching is always the first thing to blame when people lose.
Y'all doing the show right now? Sorry, I missed the beginning. Yeah, Roller Skate Funk, or Carolina Mike. Yeah, we doing it right now because I got to do the broadcast later in the day. And y'all tune in to that. I'm going to post a link on this page and my personal page. I'm actually broadcasting another football game today at Henry at 6 p.m. Spectrum at Henry. It'll be my second game I'm doing. That'll be live so y'all can listen to it. And I'm actually going to put the Henry link on here because then y'all will be able to watch the game and listen to the audio. I might only be doing 2 quarters. Last week I did 3, but I will be on the broadcast today with J.R. Maddox. So shout out to J.R. Maddox at 87.9 for letting me do this because it was a real cool experience last Friday, the game versus South. Your old alma mater. Anthony Martin had 2 touchdowns receiving.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he was killing. The
My dad just told me something, too, about I didn't know South got Rome and stuff. I didn't know South got them Spartan-type players.
Oh, the coaches, They probably do now.
I didn't know
Yeah,
the
they
South
probably do.
actually will be better than I thought. I definitely got to go to some games this year.
Ooh, A said, what you talking about? Kobe struggling in Game 6 versus Celtics when he got blew out by
Game 7.
Phil. He was 35 that game. Negative 35.
And A's right about that. See, that's what I'm saying. Like Kobe did, and Kobe had the bad 04 finals. That's why I say LeBron and Kobe close.
Oh, wait.
Kobe had the bad 04
Oh, wait,
finals.
Kobe did get blew
Jordan
out.
they never
y'all.
had a bad final.
Kobe got blew out, and they did lose a big lead to the Celtics in
That's
LA.
what I'm saying.
But
So
my
it's
point
like
is,
when-
the Lakers wasn't a stacked team. That's what
Right,
I'm
that's
saying.
LeBron fan cop out.
But
type
Mike, who's some of your
bullshit.
top players next year?
Top players? I gotta do my top 10. LeBron, KD, Curry, Harden, Giannis.
Dang, your order sound like mine.
And yeah, that's what I got for now.
KD and LeBron's a tie. Got them at tied. Kawhi, Curry, Harden, Giannis, Kyrie, Lillard, Jokic.
Jimmy
and
Butler gonna move to my top
Buckets
10.
and Buckets is 10. Buckets made 10 now.
Yeah, I gotta make top 10. I'll talk to y'all more about that as he get closer to the season.
Kyrie top 10.
No,
Yes, he is.
Kyrie, one of my favorite players,
Kyrie definitely.
and
top
I love
10.
to hoop in his shoes, but he's not top 10.
What does his shoes got to do with anything?
No,
If you listening, y'all, DM it. Code word education. The code word is education for the $20 gift card to Holiday. If you
I agree,
was
D'Angelo.
listening earlier, we are giving away a $20 gift card. So you have to DM that code word to I am the code word to us in the messages, and we will pull your name out of a drawing. If you're the only person that do it, you get the gift card by default. But we just said the code word once, so keep listening. You got till 3:15 to get those in there. Almost forgot about it, y'all. But yeah, so I am a.
Oh yeah,
code word.
AD, he top 10. AD top 10, but he ain't top 5.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about AD.
AD top 10.
I forgot about AD.
Someone got to come off then.
AD. Somebody got to come off. What?
Well, AD's not better.
I can see it on my phone.
AD
I was
is
going
probably
to my
7.
phone.
No, I'm saying someone got to come off your top 10 list. It's just,
Yeah, somebody
So-
got to come off. AD's not better than Giannis.
Oh, somebody got to come
He's
off.
not
You're right,
better than
James.
Harden.
Ooh,
He's not
okay.
better than KD, Curry, or LeBron, or Kawhi.
Kyrie.
If I gotta
AD's
take,
better than Kyrie.
if I gotta take somebody off, because Kyrie's better than Lillard to me. It's either
No, he's
Lillard,
not.
it's either Lillard or Jimmy Buckets. And the only reason it's
I'll
tough,
put Jimmy Buckets over Kyrie for
the
now.
only reason for me it's tough is because Jimmy Buckets is not over Kyrie, Mike.
For
He
now.
didn't lead the Heat. It's hard for me to even say.
See,
for
Kyrie don't get the benefit of the doubt Curry and KD get with the injury.
I take AD
It's
over
because-
Giannis still. Oh, D'Angelo said he's
It's
taking AD
because-
over Giannis.
What?
D'Angelo said he's taking AD over Giannis.
I'm taking Giannis over AD.
I'm taking if it don't see this is the thing.
If AD
If AD is the best player on his team with no LeBron, I'm taking Giannis because Giannis has shown way more than AD as the leader than LeBron and then AD already has shown. But if it's like James Harden gets to pick between Giannis and AD, then that's a toss up. LeBron get to pick between Giannis or AD, that's a toss up because I think the Lakers would have dominated if they had Giannis.
I'm taking Giannis over AD.
Yeah, I think
Even with
overall,
no ring for
the
AD.
big picture, I gotta take Giannis over AD
AD
because
either with or
what
with.
Giannis did with the Bucks,
Lillard over Kyrie.
AD has never did with the Pelicans. And even though Giannis did go to the conference finals versus Kawhi, and Giannis has led the Bucks, to me the Bucks team is not as good as
AD,
people think.
D'Angelo to me, Harden over AD too.
I agree with D'Angelo Lillard over Kyrie.
Lillard over Kyrie, but it's
No,
close.
y'all
It's close.
tweaking.
It's close.
Kyrie is over Lillard. I agree with that statement, Rod. I think AD
The Harden defensive thing is kind of old now.
Facts.
The Harden defensive thing is old now because he
Video
played
tweaking,
more
but they'll
defense
let
than
us
he
know.
get credit for. But it's fair. It's fair. If you put AD over Harden because of defense, that's a fair assessment, I
We
guess.
got about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna move on to the real talk section, y'all. All right, we got about 10 more minutes of this, and then we're gonna move on to the real talk section. I told y'all today was gonna be a quick show. We wanted to come to y'all live before we had some stuff to do later on in the day. Come talk to y'all. We appreciate y'all chiming in with us. But now we finna move on to some NFL. AD not top 5 though. I agree, B. Lou.
Yeah, AD not
That's my
top
guy,
5.
B. Lou. We
He
went to
top
school
10.
with. B. Lou, you still out in Missouri? We went to middle school, high school, my man B. Lou. Appreciate you tuning in, B. Lou. You one of the new viewers. Shout out to everybody though that's tuned in, man. Some of y'all, I'm shouting y'all out, but y'all done been here. I'm shouting out some of our new people too. We appreciate it.
AD came to the league before Giannis.
Mike,
D'Angelo,
week 6, y'all.
he came to the league before Giannis.
Week 6 NFL, Mike. Give the people your power rankings.
I did not know Pittsburgh was 4-0.
Yeah.
They
We only lost them by 5.
don't do the
Times
margin of
4-0,
victory.
we ain't lost
I don't
by
care
5.
about that
They were
margin
good,
of
though.
victory,
Just saying,
BS.
bring it up. Who your top 5 right now in the NFL? Let the people know. something.
I'm a definitely My top 5. The Chiefs lost this week, so they out of my number 1 spot.
They should have been out.
Seattle, definitely. I'm gonna get Seattle number 1, man. Russell Wilson is really the MVP so far, for real. Russell Wilson is balling. I hate Green Bay, but Green Bay number 2, man, they look good to me. They got a rushing attack. Aaron Rodgers looking like the old Aaron Rodgers, so I'm gonna definitely put Green Bay number 2. Number 3.
Oh, Mike, you and Carolina Mike gonna get into it. They play the Bears this
Bears
week.
play them this week, man. I picked Bears to win, but man, Carolina can easily beat us, man, because our offense is trash.
Slow, smooth, overdone.
Number 3, I'ma definitely put the Titans in there. Tannehill looked good on Monday, not Monday, Tuesday.
Wait, I know.
And then I'm gonna put the Titans in there. He said, "I know." I'm gonna put Titans number 3, number 4. I'm gonna go ahead and put Pittsburgh in there, and then Baltimore number 5. I'll put Baltimore number 5.
The AFC North gets some love because Pittsburgh is my honorable mention because I think Pittsburgh lose this week. But my top 5 gonna throw some people off. Number 1 is Seattle. I mean, look what Russell Wilson does on primetime football. Playing bad versus the Vikings, and then in the fourth quarter, that man always finds a way. And to speak on the Vikings, I don't have a problem with what Zimmer did. I actually like what Zimmer did.
They still go win the NFC North?
Who?
The Vikings. They still go win the NFC North?
I mean, the season's still early.
Still a lot of season.
It's a lot to be said. I mean, it's a lot to be said. The Vikings have played some really good teams well. I mean, they played Tennessee well.
I hate Green Bay, D'Angelo.
The Vikings played Tennessee well. They played Seattle well. So Vikings fans should be encouraged. The call that Zimmer did, I actually like what Zimmer did because it shows that he wanted his team to win. But Seattle number 1 for me.
Zimmer's gone.
Kansas City
after this year, Vikings don't make the playoffs.
Well, Kirk Cousins is going before him, but that's a different story. Look, the Chiefs is number 2 because even with that loss, which they're trash for, Morgan. Oakland put up 40 on them, and I guarantee you, Oakland put up 40 on us, or Kansas City put up 40 on us next week versus us. Orange Crush, we finna turn up. We gonna turn up, you clown. They put up 40 on you. Derek Carr played that boy Mahomes. But they still number 2 right now until we take them off that throne. Chiefs number 2. The Bills are not top 5, and I told people that. Josh Allen got humbled and came back down.
I'm tripping. I took the Chiefs out.
The Ravens are number 3 because the Ravens still their defense probably is playing better than their offense. The Packers, I will say, they're number 4. They rode into their bye high, but I think the Packers when they see Chicago,
I'm gonna do mine over.
I think if they see Chicago, the Packers they got to see the Bears first before I believe in them because the Packers defense I still don't trust it, y'all. But I got the Packers 4 because. The way
Bears
Aaron Jones is
Packers go body us. I'm scared of Aaron Rodgers.
Shout out, Biggie.
I hate him too,
What up, squad? The way that Aaron Rodgers playing with the way Aaron Jones is playing is lethal.
What up, Biggie?
So the Packers is 4. Number 5.
Broncos 1-3. I can't wait to Cam embarrass them on Sunday to shut him up.
Number 5. Don't disrespect my top 5.
I can't wait.
Number 5, I got the Browns because they're going to beat the Steelers this week. The Browns are actually one of the better teams.
Browns looking good so far.
The Browns are actually one of the better teams on both sides of the ball because they're taking the ball out of Baker Mayfield's hands. Kevin Stefanski, ex-Vikings offensive coordinator. Shout out to my knowledge. The Browns running game is something different. And then their front 7 is probably one of the best with Myles Garrett, the way he's attacking the line of scrimmage. I got the Browns beating the Pittsburgh this week to segue into some of the games we're going to pick. I'm picking Cleveland. That's another game up on you. And the Browns will show that they are top 5 as of now.
The Bronco game will be out.
Oh, yeah. Denver will beat Carolina this week. Or they'll beat New England 24-19. Cam's coming back off cold.
Check's a check.
Just don't let them sneeze on us. Bears, Carolina. I'm picking the Bears 33-31. Carolina defense is suspect.
I picked Bears 20-17.
This game is under
Robinson about to get off on them cornerbacks. Sorry, Carolina, Mike.
Like I said,
let's see another one. The 49ers are trash, like I told you they was gonna be. Like they overrated.
What, they 2-3?
They just got blown by Dallas or by Miami, Mike, 43-21. And you want to talk about trash? You want to talk about trash?
Yeah, you said they was trash last year. and They made the Super Bowl.
You want to talk?
You said they're gonna get exposed in the playoffs, and they made.
I will say this: the Jets are going to beat the Dolphins on Sunday. I will say that, even though the Dolphins just had a big win. Who do you think will win between Redskins Giants?
I picked the Giants.
Me too.
I picked Giants 21-14.
I thought I was going to get that game. I'm picking the Giants 26-21.
You picked Green Bay over Tampa, right?
Green Bay over Tampa, yeah.
I picked Tampa over Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Tampa. I'm going to pick Green Bay. They had a bye week, so I'm picking Green Bay 38-34.
I picked Tampa 30-27.
But I think this is the game after Brady go 3-3. He's not going to lose for a minute. Streak intact, even though y'all did a surprise show. Yeah, Morgan, we did do a surprise show. I put it on the Facebook page yesterday. That just shows you how much I'll be paying attention to us. COVID is going rampant in the NFL. We got about 5 minutes. Patriots about to eat the Broncos. Jeremy's also a Patriot fan. He's a Lakers fan and a Patriots fan, people. But I've been knowing Jeremy since we've been younger, and I will admit he's been a fan of those two teams, and he's still a fan after Tom Brady, even though he loves Tom. But look, y'all did this on purpose. They need to be fined, or they need to be like the draft picks. They did this on purpose, Jeremy.
Big, y'all remember those days?
They had the game. ASAP, me and Mike.
You remember?
D'Angelo, what's up? Hey, facts. Those
Hey,
was
I'm
the
down.
days. Those was the days, man. D got to come back and visit. We got to take a trip down to Florida. Facts. But Jeremy, Broncos at Gillette Stadium, 24-19. Philip Lindsay back, but Melvin might be out because he got a DUI.
My man
but we
said
ready.
Philip Lindsay.
We ready. Oh yeah,
He said
and the
Philip
lock
Lindsay
master.
like that's a name you just throw out
The
there.
lock master may be back too. All right, let's go.
I'm scared.
COVID in the NFL, Mike. Do you see an issue with these games being canceled and moved that I just alluded to? New England canceling games and moving them back a week?
They
Even though
better
wasn't
get
filming
control of this COVID stuff, man. Baseball ended up surviving it. They need to figure out a way to survive it. They got the money, figure out a way to survive
They
it.
got the resources.
The resources, yeah, they got the resources, figure out a way to survive it. They need to stop canceling games and stop postponing games, figure it out.
Yeah, no, I think that,
Maybe
you
the
know,
first time,
everybody want to be egotistical in this world. Even you are, bro. I mean, I am too. I'm just playing. Cold word, education.
The ego, your problem.
Cold word,
You
education.
never have an easier game.
I am it to the Brotherly Differences group, y'all. I am it to the page. So if you want to be in the $20 sweepstakes, we got about 25 minutes before we release the winner. Come on, we need them IMs. We said the code word twice. We said it twice. We ain't going to be nice. You got 10 minutes to enter the code word in on the Brotherly Differences.
The
IM
NBA did it perfect with the bubble.
Everybody go talk to the NBA. That's simple. Facts, D. And that's what I was about to bring up. The NBA definitely had a successful algorithm using big words out here. Shout out to my man down in Tampa. Oof, that's that UMD degree. But they did it perfect. They had a bubble, and they was able to minimize the risk of players being around the public and getting this because we know it's airborne. So with a 53-man roster, it's crazy to think that people could be doing everything right. Their wife could go to the grocery store and contract it, then get it here. And get it in the house.
It is
So I think a bubble would have been the best way. I do like how they are manipulating and changing the game around. They're sticking with it and they're not panicking. So I really feel like the
Brotherly Differences inbox.
Brotherly Differences inbox. Yep. To the Brotherly Differences inbox the code word to be put into the drawing for the $20 holiday gift card. Yes. Inbox the Brotherly Differences. What's the name? And the Real Talk section is coming up.
We gonna send it.
Yep, we gonna send it to him, or I could drop it off in person, you know.
But if D'Angelo win, we gotta mail
Yeah,
it to him.
if D send an order, that might be his excuse to tell me I gotta fly down there and give it to him in person. He probably don't even got a holiday in Florida though.
Just making moves, not even.
You gotta see, you know, some of those holidays is local.
Mm.
So yeah,
That's
if
a
you,
good
if you
point.
win it out of state,
That's what you call us.
let us know the gas station you would like it in, because I know holidays ain't everywhere, okay? And we even do that for you because we appreciate y'all. All right. But yeah, I think the NFL needs to stick through it. We got no control of that league. The league controls the games played, not the pitch organization. Facts, I agree with that, Jeremy. But I feel like the NFL is doing a good job in being impromptu and getting things going and rolling and keeping us afloat. Even if games got to be done on Tuesday night, we got something to look forward to now that basketball's out. So I'm not complaining if we get games up until Wednesday. So you know.
Are they done with Thursday games? Because it's not one tonight.
It's not one this week because the Chiefs were supposed to play Thursday versus Buffalo. But Buffalo played Tuesday, so they playing Monday.
Is they gonna make up y'all Miami game?
Yeah, that's gonna be made up week 10. Every game is gonna be made up. It's just now the Broncos bye week is not happening when it was supposed
I
to
don't know
happen.
how that's gonna affect fantasy though.
What do you mean it's gonna affect fantasy?
How's it gonna affect fantasy football?
What do you mean?
Like if so, say for y'all, they gonna make up y'all
Last
game
week the
week 10.
Broncos was in the bye week. So you didn't play Broncos players last week.
But what about when y'all play Dolphins went in the bye week though? When y'all play
Mike,
the
they
Dolphins.
already manipulated their schedule around, and now
They
their bye week is
manipulated,
a different week. I think they play the Jets now when their regular bye week was, and then they got a bye week like the week after they play us or
I
something
see.
like that.
Okay.
No, yeah, that's what they did to Tennessee and them Steelers schedule. Steelers wasn't on the bye week. No, Tennessee wasn't on the bye week that week. So yeah, they had that bye week. You know, they rescheduled. They messing around with the league. So that's legit. Le'Veon Bell got cut. Do you think that's a good move for him? We know because he with the Jets.
That's good for him,
Move
yeah.
on to the real talk section. Where do you see Le'Veon ending up? They reported that it
I
could
saw
be
word
with the
said
Bills,
Chiefs,
Chiefs, or
Bills.
Dolphins.
For real, them the only 3 teams?
Well, they said that's what his agents is saying. That would be where those are his wish list spots.
I don't want him to go to the Chiefs, to be honest.
He from Miami.
Yeah, I don't know. The Bills would be good. The Chiefs would be dangerous. Him going to the Chiefs would be dangerous as hell. For real. Le'Veon would be back. Like, he'd be back if he went to the Chiefs. But,
Facts.
we'll see. We'll
I
see
think
where he
the
goes.
Bears need to make a play for him. For real, the Bears need to make a play
I
for him.
wouldn't mind Le'Veon. But he probably want to go to a good offense.
A team like the Rams. Well, the way the Bears is planning on spreading the ball around, he'll get the ball a lot, and he'll be able to chance to make that a good offense with Allen Robinson. That might be something that keep Allen Robinson there. Because I think if Allen Robinson don't sign a contract before the year over, y'all might lose him.
Bears better pay him.
I think he might be to the point where he's like, they burn bridges with me.
Yeah.
And he might go into free agency.
But I already said we got the dumbest GM of all time. Like,
some of them. Sometimes, yeah, you know. So, yeah, y'all, that was the sports section for this week. We finna move on to the real talk section. This one gonna be a short real talk section. We got some interesting topics, so come on, chime in. I'm about to go check the live page real quick here. Mike, talk to the people real quick. I'm gonna check.
you won that fast?
What?
No, I'm talking to Jays.
What? Yeah. You gave up. You gave up.
Yeah.
You whooped them. They was back there playing chess, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking
Joe
to
better
Jays
pick on
playing
somebody.
chess.
Joe better pick on somebody.
But yeah, D'Angelo, man.
play.
Biggie and D'Angelo, we definitely got to get that rematch. Same with Mookie. Me and Mookie got to get it with Damon Rod. But yeah, I remember those games. I remember those 2-on-2s in D backyard. I remember when D got old, I was like, damn,
I'm
this
gonna
shit
tell y'all
hard
this.
now.
Before the music come on and we play that last segment, we only got one person in the IM right now with the code word. This $20 gift card. Code word education.
That was all sex.
Yo. It's still episode 29. We ain't going nowhere. We here. We just wanted to bring that music back to let y'all know that this is the real talk section now. So everything sports is left in the rear view. This is the real talk where we get real. Where we bring our real self out, even though our real selves was just in the last section too. But for some of y'all that's just tuning in right now, we have a new thing going on right now where we're giving away a $20 holiday gift card. We was talking about it in the sports section. We also will mention once in this section, just to be fair, I will extend the time to 3:25 since this is the first week. I'll be nice. And then the last 5 minutes, we will use that to reveal who is the winner of the $20 gift card. Right now, we only got one person in there, and they got the code word right. So they are the winner as of now. But y'all got about 10 more minutes, 12 more minutes, thanks to us for extending it. Put that code word into our IMs or brotherly differences, and then you will be put into the drawing. Code word education. All right, that's my last time saying it. Mike, if Mike want to say it before 3:25, he certainly can, but I ain't saying it no more. All right, I did it too many times. All right, now we talking about real talk, Mike. Let's talk about some celebrity entertainment. It's not negative, y'all. Okay, this is just kind of an opinionated question, something fun that we wanted to get out there. Mike, who is an underrated celebrity? Who is an underrated celebrity? Who has underrated celebrity status or an underrated celebrity, like achievement-wise and success-wise? Who do you say would be underrated in the game and don't get the credit they deserve?
To be that's
It could be a rap. It could be any celebrity. It don't matter what they do. They could be an actor. They could be a rapper. They could be a book writer. What celebrity do you think don't get enough credit? They could be an activist. They could be a skater. Roll bounce. James gonna make roll bounce part 2.
You go ahead and answer this question first, because I really.
All right. Well, my answer to the question is Ice Cube. You know, me and Joe. The reason what drove me to ask this question, me and Joe was talking a couple days ago.
Ice Cube been turning up lately.
Just about like different ventures and stuff. And Ice Cube came out with the Big 3. You know, he's produced, and we're gonna talk about this in the Real Talk section. We could just put it in now since we short on time. What's your greatest Friday? What's your best Friday movie all time? I mean,
Friday one.
He got that's the best one of. That's your favorite one of all time. That's the best one of all time. Is that your favorite one of all time?
That's my favorite one.
What's the best?
The
one?
best Friday. My favorite name is the best one.
Okay, I agree. It's
1,
the
2,
best.
3 is my order.
It's the best, but it's a tie for me for favorites because Friday After Next and Friday probably them two are my favorites.
For real, I like
But
Next
the
Friday
best
better
one is
Friday.
Friday. Next Friday was funny too, But just Friday After Next, man, Mike Epps was something different. He was funny.
Friday the next was all of them was great, but yeah, I like 1, 2, 3. That's my order from favorite and from best.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Cat Williams in Friday After Next, man. Cat Williams was hilarious to me, man. He was ignorant in that. But Ice Cube for me because like the big three movies, and then what he did with NWA, then what he did in influenced rap in general, I feel like Ice Cube don't get a lot of plug.
What he did with NWA, he betted on himself too.
Yeah,
people need to take that.
I mean, but I'm saying Eazy-E even said
Friday After Next the best. A lot of people love Friday After Next.
Mama like that one too.
Ray do too.
Yeah, Friday After Next. I mean, Pops was funny. All about the Benjamins. Yeah, Ice Cube in the game. I think he.
His movies. Yeah, he got crazy. Yeah,
I think
I learned that his acting was low key underrated.
With movies and Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah. Clay, he was. Hey, who you calling the hoe?
Cat Williams was funny as hell though.
I ain't no hoe. I'm sorry, bitch.
He did Ice Cube.
Hey, Ice Cube was wild.
That's actually a good one. No, that's actually a good one.
Cat was though. Shout out to my man Kenny. We gonna get to those topics next week. It was on me this week, Kenny. We didn't get to those topics this week, but I'm gonna shout you out next week, man. And we're gonna have to get you right here on the podcast, Mike, because him and his brother, the twin brothers from Concordia, that Cahoot.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we was hooping with them over the summer. They know.
I be seeing one of them at LA Fitness.
Yeah.
At LA Fitness, I be seeing one of them.
But no, yeah.
I mean, not LA Fitness, Lifetime.
Who's celebrity to you though, dude?
To me, Charlamagne the God, actually. He an underrated celebrity. People need to...
You rock with Charlamagne. You like Charlamagne.
That's my guy. Charlamagne, my guy. Me and him don't agree on everything, but that's my guy, man, for real. I definitely think he's an underrated celebrity. But some stuff I'm like, yeah, I don't agree with that, but most of the things I agree with him. I just like his story, man, plus his books and stuff. Charlamagne, to me, an underrated celebrity, for sure.
Even what Ice Cube doing the family-oriented movies. Oh, yeah, like, Are We There Yet is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Cat Williams was funny as hell.
A couple of my little cousins, a couple of my little cousins will tell you when I babysitted them, they'll tell you that Ryan used to love Are We There Yet all the time. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Yeah, be Lou The Rock. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? And people don't even know about him during the Attitude Era. The Rock brought wrestling to another map. Him and Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, I mean, The Rock up there for me, too. I ain't gonna even flex. The Rock up there.
Ice Cube was a good one, though. People, he don't get enough credit. I agree with that.
Okay. Yeah, we answered 2 in 1 question. So, basically, I saw, y'all, if y'all watched our Brotherly Differences YouTube page, which we need y'all to start subscribing to, y'all, because we put good content out on there, man. All right, we definitely put good content out on there. We got another answer in the IM. So another person is now in the drawing. We got 2 people. So James or John, we need y'all to get a hat ready with some paper because this one person ain't gonna win. We got 7 minutes until
Agree, Brandon Williams. Until they gotta put the code word in there. I said it 4 times. If Mike wanna help y'all out, he can. But I ain't No, you already helped them out. They should have heard.
I ain't saying it no more.
I heard they should have heard.
All right, so put the code word I am the Brotherly Differences page. D'Angelo and Ramisha are the 2 people who have gotten the word correct so far. And
that is true, Morgan. Some people don't even know. Some people don't even know Dwayne
That's
Johnson.
why they be saying Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Yeah, they don't. And people don't know he played at the U. Oh yeah, put Jeremy in there. Jeremy also's in there. Jeremy too. Yup. Okay. Shout out to all the viewers today that's been watching. I know we weren't early this week, y'all. We sorry for our normal viewers, but we had to because we got a lot going on through skating, from analyzing live games today, from being a dad, from just doing it all, and the podcast. Big Bro doing it all. We all doing it all. Joe got stuff to do later. So we out here, y'all. We came to y'all early, so we want to thank y'all that was able to adapt to that.
Today.
Names again?
Jeremy, D'Angelo, and Ramisha so far have all gotten it correct, and they have I am the Brotherly Differences page with the code word, and you have about 6 minutes left to do so and get your name in this drawing because it's real life, y'all. It is really here, okay?
Sam paid for the gift card. No scam.
No scam.
No scam.
You feel me? Moving on with the show though. What was he talking about? Oh yeah. Okay. So Mike, y'all, my fault. I got sidetracked. But Mike did his top 10 rap albums. He had honorable mentions in there, like he said.
Hey, yeah, check that out, y'all.
Check it out. Comment on it. Give it some likes. Bring up some albums he might have forgot that you like. Talk about it, y'all.
Put up your top 10.
We talking about more than sports, and that's what we're going to talk about in this section with the music, Mike. What's some top 5 albums that you feel like sometimes you got to go listen to? Like they're a must for you. Your top 5 albums, or name some top 5 albums you listen to right now currently.
Right now I'm going through a Kanye.
Because we know I'm not an album person, but I'm about to start
Kanye.
and bring it up.
I'm on my Kanye right now, so I'm going through his whole catalog right now, and man, Kanye, that's what I'm listening to right now.
Okay.
But I'll bring up one of my favorite albums. I'm not gonna talk about the albums that's in my top 5, but The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is one of my favorite albums of all time. That's one of my that didn't make my top 10, but that's in my top 20, and that's just an album. That's one of my go-to albums when it's like I don't know what I'm gonna listen to. Like I told you, I'm more of an album person, so I don't just do the songs thing. I gotta listen to the whole album. So Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is the album that one of my go-to albums. So
well, I got a go-to album
What's
because
your go-to?
I don't really list albums like you alluded to. I'm more of a song guy. Like, okay, this artist made 30 good songs that I rock with. I don't even know what album they on, but it is a few albums that just stand out for me. And one of my go-to albums, we got another name in there, y'all. Brandon. Brandon is in there.
Ooh, yes, TP. That's my favorite R. Kelly album.
Ooh, TP2.com.
That's my man.
That's the
Strip.
that
I listen to
post.
Strip for You every day. Strip for You. I listen to that song every day.
How'd that go? Wait, you?
Strip for You.
Yeah. How'd that go? Strip for you.
I don't know.
You out here bumping? Yeah.
I love that album.
He said,
I listen to Strip for You every day.
Hey, Micah, go. I feel
I don't
you.
care. No, I ain't never
Hey,
gonna stop listening to R. Kelly.
No,
bro.
hey, D'Angelo, no, we R. Kelly that dude. Oh, you talking about what he did? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna never stop listening to R. Kelly.
Hey, R. Kelly, his music is
Strip for
different.
You. That's my song.
Okay.
That's
I
on
feel
that
it.
album.
But one of my go-to albums that I listen to, man, Dirty Sprite 2. Future was talking
That's a good
Future
album.
was talking that stuff on that album. You know, he had his street commercial stuff and even did some
I
R&B
Just
stuff
Fucked
in
Your
that
Bitch
album.
is some. That's I
That-
Just
with
Fucked
Rich
Your
Sex,
Bitch
yeah.
and some blue cheese
Yeah.
flip. Oh yeah, okay.
You
Dirty
got
Sprite
them
2.
babies,
Yeah.
Mike. See, that's how you got them babies. But he know about that. He know. He definitely know about that.
Alright,
But
yeah, I
Rich
listen to that
Sex, blood on the money. You know, that's my especially working out. I can listen to that in all different type of avenues. Another
When
one,
I work out, I don't listen to albums because I like to listen when I'm listening to albums.
so you got to listen.
I got a playlist of
See, I can
songs.
listen to
Only
Dirty
when I'm
Sprite 2
working out
I work
though.
out. Another one I bumped that I was just talking about y'all in the group the other day on IFC. Shout out to my man
That's
D'Angelo.
who's that? Khalid?
That's Wiz.
Wiz Khalid?
That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Wiz. That was our college years. That album right there, that on IFC. Yo boy Kendrick, that Good Kid, Mad City. Get Rich or Die Trying. And I gotta bring up Me Against the World, my man Pac. You know, like,
Ray, put your order up Friday.
I
We talk about that. Put your order up.
I gotta bring up my man Pac. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got to.
Which
So
Wayne
them
album? I put the Carter 2.
Which
The
Wayne
Carter
album
2
you put up there?
in my top 10.
Oh yeah, Carter 2. For Mike, it's the Carter 2. But low key, y'all, the Carter 4. The Carter 4 dawned on me that honestly that might be my favorite Carter. The Carter 4, where I like the view from here, like that whole album, the intro, outro.
The Carter
like,
4 is nice.
low key, I hated the Carter 4 at first, but then it literally has dawned on me. But Lil Wayne is the mixtape god, and then my man WAP, him and WAP the mixtape god. And we don't even want to talk about some WAP albums because
Beyond
Mr. Davis-
Lemonade is a good album.
Mr.
Lemonade is a good album.
Davis WAP album is up there for real. Go listen. That was in 2017. Big WAP. Who y'all disrespect? Big
We don't
WAP.
disrespect him.
Big WAP. All right, y'all. Y'all got 2 minutes.
K-Dot, my
2
dude.
minutes to put that code word in there.
Good,
Right now
Good
we
Kid, Mad
got-
City. Unpopular Opinion is
we
not his
got-
best album.
We got
Jeremy.
4 people.
It's not his best
We got
album.
4 people that got the right code word. Education. We got 4 people that got the right code word. Education. But I am into the Brotherly Differences page, and you got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes. All right.
Hey, 2 minutes, folks. Last call, folks.
Now let's get into the iffy stuff before we get into the gift card, Mike. What if your friends wasn't cool with your spouse?
Dun, dun, dun.
That's a tough. That puts you in a bad spot.
What would have to happen in that situation?
Well, the only thing you can do, you're gonna have to talk to your friends because you're not gonna get a divorce just because your friends ain't cool with it. So you gonna have to just work it out. You just gotta work it out. That's what you gotta
You gotta
do.
talk to your friends. What
Yeah,
if
you
your
gotta talk
girl
to-
is in the wrong?
If your girl is in the wrong, well, you gotta talk to her.
Okay.
Because
So you gotta talk to whoever in the wrong.
I'm not gonna mess with no friendship just because of my wife either. I'm not gonna mess with no friendship
And you
because
would
of her.
expect her to do the same thing.
Yeah, I
Because
would
you
not.
would respect her friends.
No, yeah, I'm not. I would respect. Yeah,
Facts,
definitely.
facts.
But I will if I don't like your friend. Then yeah, I wouldn't want to be around them like that. But I wouldn't stop you from hanging out.
Example. I was waiting on
Why
the
they not
example.
cool though?
Yeah,
Good question.
Example, like some guys or girls, whether the case may be, if it's your girl, I'm gonna just use women for an example. some women ain't cool with your friends because they think your friends are having you do things.
Terry Dunn.
they think your friends have you do things that they see that your friends do. Like if your friends is cheating on their girls, they probably don't like your friends because they think they have you cheating on your girl. Whatever the case may be, they probably don't like your friend because
You saw Terry.
because what your friend do in his life and you hang out with them, or you probably don't like their friends because what her homegirls do. So that's what I'm talking about, Ramisha. That type of not like, that type of not like. Basically. So I agree with you, Mike, on that. And whoever's in the wrong, I would have to talk to them and let them know, like, hey, look, this situation is this situation. This been my man $100,000. You're gonna have to respect the relationship. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like him, but you're gonna respect him, and he definitely gonna respect you, and vice versa. Hey, dog, that's my girl. She ain't going nowhere. She eventually gonna be my wife and the mother of my kids. So either you gotta get with her, or we ain't gonna be cool. Cause if you ain't too much, it's like, okay, now what's up, bro? Do you want her, or like you just mad at what we got type of deal? But it's something I feel like you got to talk about respect first. And whoever's in the wrong, you need to talk to him. But Terry, sometimes you can't keep people away, especially if it's a good friend of yours and if it's your wife. When life events happen and you want those people there, they're going to have to be around each other. So I feel like, no, you're going to have to talk to whoever's in the wrong about the situation to get it right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
James and Joe, what y'all say? Oh, no, y'all over there playing the game of chess right now.
That's what life is, bro.
Yeah.
Game of chess?
Yeah.
No, I think it does have to be contextual. You can't just default to one if someone's clearly just being ridiculous. But I don't know, to get to a point in a relationship, I already checked the box that they're cool with my family for me to even get kind of close to that level. That's just
Put Dexter name in it. Dexter got the word too. He was watching. Dexter got it. Hey, y'all, time is up. Dexter, you're the last person to be in the drawing. So, real quick, y'all, I'm going to read off the drawing before we move on to the last question here. And then we're not going to even draw it. James and Joe going to draw it in the background. Or if y'all want them to be on camera, say so. Okay, they'll do it on camera. So we got Dexter, Brandon, Jeremy, D'Angelo, and Ramisha. We have 5 people in the running for the $20 gift card. So we're going to bring Joe on camera here. Joe and James, both of you guys.
All right. And the winner is...
I ain't one of those producers all up in the video.
There we go. Here, guys. Someone's winning. Where are we at? Oh, my gosh.
Jeremy Richardson. Shout out to my man Jeremy Richardson. Hey, we bet $20, Jeremy, we bet $20 on this Patriots Broncos game this week. If they lose, if the Patriots lose, I'm getting the gift card back. No, I'm just playing. But shout out to Jeremy. I'm gonna hit you up, Jeremy.
Missed it, DD.
I'm gonna hit you up, Jeremy, with the details on how I can get this card to you. But we appreciate you watching. We appreciate the views, man, the love and support. Jeremy Richardson, shout out to my man. He won a $20 holiday gas card. I want to thank all the participants for playing today. That means y'all viewed. That means y'all watched. Hey, this is the first of many that's coming. We might have food joints in here, other spots. All of that. Ron, stop telling. Ron, stop.
Congrats, Jeremy.
But yeah, shout out to my man Jeremy. But we're gonna have more games, y'all. We're gonna have more of these, so y'all need to tune in every week. And we was nice this week, but in order for y'all to win, y'all need to subscribe to the YouTube page and the Facebook page and the Twitter page and the Instagram page, man. Come on, man. We're gonna show y'all love. Just show us love. We doing this for everybody. But shout out to my man Jeremy. We're gonna talk about how we gonna get that to you, my mans. Last topic before we get out of here, because we gotta get out of here soon, y'all. Should you let a friend or a family member stay with you and your spouse? And if they're a male, we talked about this at one of our family events, and some of the old heads surprised me with their answer. But like, if your cousin needed to stay with you for 3 months, is it okay for him to stay with you and your wife?
Yeah, I would let my cousin stay. Cause I trust my cousin. Like, if DC, if you watch, I'm sorry, I'm using your name, but yeah, I let DC stay with me. Yeah. For 3 months. Yeah.
Does it depend on the cousin?
It depends on the cousin, definitely. But
so if you think they would be trying to get at your girl, you ain't letting them stay with you or your wife.
See, that's the last of my words. My words would be more freeloading. more just
Oh.
that would be more.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be more about me because, like I said, if I gotta worry about my girl doing that dumb shit, then I don't even need to be with you. But yeah, it depends on the family. It depends on the person because, like I said, I'll let my cousin stay with me.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Facts, me too. It's some people, yeah. Well, I was going with the spouse thing because it's like, it wasn't just any, because it's like your guy's spouse staying with you and your woman, you and your girl. And people was telling me, some people were saying, I'm not letting my person be around the same sex, blah, blah, even if it is their cousin or this or that. And I'm saying, look, I trust my people and I trust my girl. If I have to worry about that, then I don't need to be with her in the first place.
It just depends.
And I
It
don't
just
need to be around
depends
them
too.
like that.
It depends on who it is for me.
They said 3 months is too long. Well, y'all, somebody moved from another state. If somebody is moving from another state and they working and they getting their stuff together, 3 months may not be too long. That's 90 days. It all depends on what the person is doing too. But yeah, they could definitely stay with me. But if you have a track record of going after, people, girls,
Yeah, if you got
and I know
track
you
record of
disloyal,
people,
and I
girls,
got me a
yeah,
girl, then no, you can't do that. Even though I trust my woman, I just can't do it.
I agree, Terry. If you can't trust, you shouldn't be married. Really, that's me.
You shouldn't be married if you can't trust. Sorry, facts. I agree. I can trust my girl, but some of the cousins you just don't trust. James and Joe, what y'all think? If a brother need to come lay on y'all couch for about 2 months, can I come have a place to crash?
Yeah, bro.
If y'all got a spouse, well, James was married.
I would say
I know Joe don't care. Joe probably say you can sleep with us.
2 days.
Wow!
Whoa!
Not 2 months.
What the hell?
Not like that. Not on no weird stuff. I mean, just being like hospitality wise, bro. That's all I mean, bro. Man. Why would you want? James, you said 2 days?
I would say 2 days, but not 2 months.
Not 2 months. 2
Damn,
days.
2 days.
Damn, so if a dude just moved from Connecticut to Minnesota, the nigga got 48 hours to 5.
You gotta have, like I said, it depends
You
on
say
the plan.
he should have had a plan before he come in here, huh? Not just showing up with a bag at your door like, cuz I got this $30 an hour job.
Right.
3 months.
Nah.
You'd like to hope they'd let you know.
Gotta have a plan, huh?
There'd have to be a reason why you just showed up at the door.
You definitely gotta have a plan.
You definitely gotta at least hit me up prior. Then we can talk.
Then we can talk about it. Yeah. You just
That'd
can't
be
knock on the
kinda
door
wild.
with
I mean,
the
no,
bags
but if-
like,
There would be situations where I would.
Cousin Pete. No,
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
There's a garage. No, I'm just playing.
Bro, what the
But you see what happened on Soul Food.
Hey, Terry.
Have faith. She let her cousin stay with her and she had sex with her man.
That one left. He said that one left. Not 2 months.
So sometimes you
Hey.
can't. So sometimes you can't always trust
I
family.
was speaking on Joe's hospitality, y'all. He got good hospitality, people. That's what I was saying. Not they.
Yeah,
they don't
Terry,
want me to
I
be
don't know
in
what
they,
wrong
They don't
though.
want me to be in their marriage. No, shout out to him and his girl. They wouldn't want me to be in their marriage. They just would be nice, like, Rod, you can have our master room. We'll sleep on the couch. That's all I'm saying, y'all. You know, ain't no living this one down. Whoa, wow, Terry. I said him and his
He about to get killed now.
That's
for that.
crazy. Hey, it's cool. Look, you ain't got love if you ain't got hate. You know what I'm saying? Definitely need a plan.
Yeah,
But y'all-
you gotta have a plan.
Look, y'all, we did good, y'all. 56-minute show today, hour show. I think this probably what y'all want. I know this probably what y'all want. You know, it would have been a little bit longer had I not been late. It probably would have been an hour 15, hour 30. But we trying to be around this. We trying to be around this time frame. And like I said, this holiday gas card is not the last thing we're gonna do. We're gonna have something next week for y'all too.
PS5 maybe.
Well,
I'll just pay- let me
maybe
stop
we
playing.
might have something for y'all the next Thursday after if I got to buy the game because I don't get paid till Friday. So yeah, we might have one on the 29th show if I pay for it. Now if Mike pay for it, y'all, Mike could get y'all a new car. No,
I wish.
Stupid.
I
Big
wish.
bro gonna be like, Mike I'm gonna get these little cars.
Everybody do
Mike
get
gonna
their
say,
cousin fake.
Mike gonna say,
Everybody-
Mike gonna
every
tell
family
y'all,
do got
get
that.
in the podcast and guess the code word. You get this new 2020 Lexus. No, I'm just playing, y'all. Don't come trying to rob my brother. Otherwise,
I can't even afford a 2020 Lexus. What the
Julian, where you was at today? What the fuck y'all talking about? I missed the show. Yeah,
Thank you.
Julian, we went on early today because I got a broadcast later. James got his skate event. Mike got stuff. Joe got stuff. So yeah, today with MEA week, the schedule was a little different, y'all. I announced it on the Facebook page, but we became a little bit later. I let the family in the house and the family, my husband, Terry just, caught him red-handed in the studio. Had her up on the wall doing something vicious. But hey, y'all, we definitely appreciate y'all. James, play that roller skate funk. Everybody,
y'all,
Mike was
for-
here the whole time. Episode 29. Oh, can there be a repeat winners? Yes, there can. We want y'all to play every week, Jeremy. This is what people gonna get in and see that we serious. Join every week. You can repeat. Hell, you can be like Jordan and do 2 3-peats.
See y'all next week.
Never did, y'all. Kobe
Oh
did it.
God.
Kobe
See,
three-peated.
this our cue to leave.
Kobe three-peated.
This our cue to leave. This is our cue to leave.
I'm turned up and it's only 3 o'clock.
He,
Hey, spit some, Rob. Come on, man.
He already ended the video.
it's good.
He ended the video.